Hello friends, I welcome you in lecture number 37 on double integrals. In this lecture we are going to understand one application of double integrals in finding area of the region which is bounded by given curves in the xy plane. So suppose we have some region in the xy plane which is bounded region. Suppose we have this type of bounded region in the xy plane, and suppose region is denoted by r. So if we want to find out area of this region, then we can use double integral, and area of the region r is given by this formula: double integral of the function 1 over this region r. And as we know, dA is either dx into dy or dy into dx. So the area of the region R is given by capital A equal to double integral dx dy over R, or capital A equal to double integral dy dx over R. So we will decide which order of integration we want to select. That will depend on the given problem. So order of integration will be our decision depending upon the nature of given problem. With whatever order is easy, we will select that order, and we know that either we integrate with respect to x first or with respect to y first, we get the same answer. So we understand with one example. Find the area of the region R enclosed between the parabola y equal to x square and the line y equal to x plus 2. So first we have to sketch the region of integration which is enclosed between these two curves. So before sketching the region R, we have to decide that at which points these two curves will intersect. So for that we put y equal to x square in y equal to x plus 2. So putting y equal to x square in y equal to x plus 2, we put y equal to x square in this equation. So we have x square equal to x plus 2. This implies x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Now this minus x can be rewritten as minus 2x plus x. And now from these two terms we can take x common. So we have x minus 2, and this we rewrite as 1 into x minus 2, and we have x minus 2 common. So in the bracket we have x plus 1. So therefore x equal to 2 and minus 1, and we find out value of y by putting x equal to 2 and minus 1 in this y equal to x square. So when x is 2, y is square of 2, that is 4, and when x is 1, y is minus 1 square, which is 1. So when x is 2, y is 4, and when x is minus 1, y is 1. So these are the intersecting points of parabola and line y equal to x plus 2. So therefore y equal to x square intersects y equal to x plus 2 at points 2, 4 and minus 1, 1. So now we sketch the region of integration. We have to sketch the parabola as well as this line which both intersect at these 2 points. So here we have sketched both the curves. This is the parabola y equal to x square which is passing through origin and these 2 points minus 1, 1 and the point minus 2, 4, and this is the line y equal to x plus 2 which is passing through minus 1, 1 and 2, 4. So region is the region which is enclosed between these two curves. So this is the region enclosed between line and parabola. So we are asked to find out the area of this region which is enclosed between line y equal to x plus 2 and y equal to x square. So we can understand separately our region looks like this. It is parabola, lower boundary is parabola. So our region here looks in this shape, and this point is 2, 4. This point is -1, 1. Now suppose we want to integrate with respect to y first. We will consider vertical line passing through the region. So we can see, we can consider vertical line in any part of the region. So if we consider vertical line in any part of the region, it will enter on the parabola. It will enter the region on the parabola and it will leave the region on the line. So line, this vertical line enters the region on the same curve, parabola y equal to x square, and it leaves the region on the same curve y equal to x plus 2. But if we consider horizontal line, then suppose we consider horizontal line in this part, then it will enter the region on the parabola, it will leave the region on the parabola. But if we consider horizontal line in this part, it will enter the region on the line and it will leave the region on the parabola. So if we consider horizontal line, then we have to divide our region into two sub-regions, because if we consider horizontal line above this line, which is the line y equal to 1, this is the line y equal to 1. So if we consider horizontal line above this line y equal to 1, it will enter the region on the line. And if we consider horizontal line below this line y equal to 1, it will enter the region on the parabola. So we have to divide the region into two sub-regions. If we select order of integration as dx dy, but if we select to integrate with respect to y first, we don't have to divide the region into two sub-regions. So it is advisable to select this order dy dx, which we will obtain using vertical line. And here if we consider vertical line in any part of the region, it enters on the same curve and it leaves on the same curve, so that we don't have to divide the region into two sub-regions. Now as we know, on vertical line y becomes x becomes constant and y is changing. So we find out the value of y at the point at which line enters the region, and the point at which line enters the region is on the parabola y equal to x square. So line enters at y equal to x square, and this point is on the line, so it leaves at y equal to x plus 2. So the point at which line leaves the region is on y equal to x plus 2. So upper limit for y is x plus 2, lower limit for y is x square. Now to determine the limits of variable x, we concentrate on the leftmost point of the region, which is -1, 1. At this point value of x is -1, and we concentrate on the rightmost point of the region. At this point value of x is 2. So limits of x are from -1 to 2. The limits of x are the values of x at the leftmost points and rightmost point of the region. So the leftmost point of this region R is order pair -1, 1. At this point value of x is -1. Rightmost point of the region is order pair 2, 4. At this point value of x is 2. So limits of x are from -1 to 2. So now we are having limits of integration. Here we have to write all these things. Imagine a vertical line passing through the region as shown in above figure. Limits of integration are y is from x square to y equal to x plus 2, and x is from -1 to 2. So order of integration is first with respect to y and then with respect to x. Now we have the ready-made formula for the area. We are interested in this value of area of this region R. So the area of region R is nothing but it is integral of function 1 with respect to x and y. So therefore area equal to double integral of function which is constant function 1 with respect to y first and then with respect to x. So first we put limits of x and y, and then first we integrate with respect to y, and here we will consider x as constant. So integral of dy is y, limits of y are from y equal to x square to x plus 2. So then we substitute values of y. Upper limit is x plus 2 minus x square. Now this is single integral. Integral of x is x square by 2 plus 2 into x minus integral of x square is x cube by 3. X is from minus 1 to 2. So now we substitute limits of x. So for x equal to 2 we have 2 square by 2, that is 2, plus 2 times 2 which is 4, minus 2 raised to 3 which is 8 by 3, minus for x equal to minus 1 this is minus 1 square by 2, that is 1 by 2, 2 into minus 1 which is minus 2, minus 1 raised to 3 divided by 3 which is minus 1 by 3. So minus of minus 1 by 3 is plus 1 by 3. And after simplifying all these things we obtain that required area is 9 by 2. So the value of area of region enclosed between parabola and the line is a equal to 9. So in this way we can use double integrals to calculate area of the bounded region between given curves. So we will remember this formula. Area of the region bounded between given curves is given by double integral of function 1 with respect to x first and with respect to y second, or with respect to y first and then with respect to x. So this is all about this session. I hope you like this lecture. Thank you very much.